Our group is definitely tired. We would like a break.
Right now, an inside look into the mindset of Madison's frontline workers as COVID hospitalizations surge once more.
And Ida isn't done yet. Cleanup and rescues are still underway in the Northeast after the storm slams another part of the country. News 3 Now at 6 begins right now.
We are still dealing with a spike in COVID cases, and that also means a spike in hospitalizations. At the end of August, the 7-day average of hospitalized patients with COVID-19 in Wisconsin, 867.
About 90 of those people are on ventilators. Over 88% of hospital beds in the state are in use, and even more ICU beds have people in them. In Dane County, there are more people in the ICU with coronavirus than since the beginning of 2021.
And while hospitals say they're confident they'll have enough space, the growing concern is if they'll have enough staff to save lives. Adam Duxter was given an inside look into the COVID ward at UW Hospital and joins us live with the mindset of those frontline workers as they battle this latest surge. Adam?
Well, the healthcare workers we spoke with today have been dealing with the coronavirus pandemic for nearly 18 months now. And while they say they're confident about the direction things are headed, they're unsure about the impact it'll have on their industry as a whole.
Yeah, let me print my sheets off.
We wish that the community knew that we have their best interests in mind. We're not trying to hurt anybody's rights by any means.
The fight to keep people from dying from COVID-19 is at arguably its most intense point in 2021 for UW Health's frontline workers.
It, of course, is difficult to care for people who could have prevented their illness, but we can't go back and know what they were thinking at the time when they made that choice.
And it's taking a toll on many, including hospitalist Sam Murray Boehner. She says in the past, some staff would volunteer to work these shifts. The fear now is about finding people to work them at all.
There's plenty of times where there's physical hospital beds that are open for patients, but we don't have the staff to actually take care of people in them. So that's very frustrating when we feel like we're bursting at the seams, but you see these open beds, but there's no one to take care of people.
Murray Boehner says rather than feeling frustrated with the patients who've refused the vaccine and are now sick, her frustrations are with what she describes as a system of mis and disinformation online and elsewhere that's largely contributed to the current situation. And while there is hope in data as recent as this week that cases could be on the decline, a staff shortage could create issues that last much longer.
Staff is certainly the thing that concerns me more than physical space. I worry both, about just, working our staff so hard that they're stressed out and struggling to, get the energy to come to work every day.
Murray Boehner says for now, staff rely on support from one another. And while she's hopeful this won't last forever, she and others have a message for the community who've relied on their help from day one.
We need to put the safety of our community and the safety of our children and the safety of our elderly patients with cancer and other illnesses that prevents them from having a strong immune system. We need to put them above our own personal rights or personal political feelings about this pandemic and this vaccine and do the right thing.
Murray Boehner says she and other staff are also most concerned about contracting the virus themselves in a breakthrough case. And she says she's got a 1-year-old at home. It's too young to get immunized that she worries about each day. And we can hear more of our conversation, see everything she had to say on our website, channel3000.com.
Adam, thank you. Vaccination rates remain about the same in Wisconsin today. Just over 51% of the state is fully vaccinated. Here in Dane County, we are slowly inching towards 70% vaccination rate, with just over 69% of people fully vaccinated. More than 500 doses are being given each day in the county.
Vaccination rates are also high at UW-Madison. 9 out of 10 people on campus are fully vaccinated against COVID-19. That includes faculty, students, and staff. Chancellor Rebecca Blank says she's proud of those numbers. The UW-Madison numbers are comparable to other Big Ten schools. A small study shows Pfizer's vaccine produces fewer antibodies in people over 50. Researchers at the University of Virginia looked at antibody levels of 167 people who got 2 shots of either the Moderna or Pfizer vaccine. The doctors who conducted the study said it's not clear why Moderna's vaccine delivers a larger dose of antigen. They also say the doses cannot be directly compared.
It was a deadly night of severe weather in the Northeast as Ida continues its path of destruction. More than 40 people are dead. Last night was actually the first time ever the National Weather Service issued a flash flood emergency for New York City. The entire subway system was shut down overnight, and rescue teams have been evacuating people in Pennsylvania stuck by flooding.
An extraordinary, sadly tragic, historic 24 hours in New Jersey. There's no other way to put it.
The massive storm also spawned tornadoes. At least one twister rolled through the southern part of New Jersey, ripping the sides off some homes and turning others into rubble. The storm has been causing extensive damage since making landfall as a Category 4 hurricane on the Gulf Coast. In Louisiana, hundreds of thousands of people are still without power, and many are still waiting in long lines to get food, water, or fuel. President Biden will travel to Louisiana tomorrow to meet with the governor, mayors, and local officials to view the damage from Hurricane Ida. He pledged support for those impacted by the storm today. And let's check your certified most accurate forecast now with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti.
Well, Charlotte, the remnants of Ida are moving up into the Canadian Maritimes, but the tropics remain very active across the Atlantic Ocean. There's a couple of areas of possible tropical development, one down towards Central America, another just off the African coast, and in between Hurricane Larry that will probably become a major hurricane over the next couple of days as it moves to the northwest. But right now, it's still well more than a week off before even affecting the United States, if it does so at all. Closer to home, we've had plenty of clouds across southern Wisconsin, especially during the afternoon hours, but no rain. You can see showers out to our west across Minnesota and Iowa, but the showers are weakening as they push eastward because the air is drier here. Temperatures right now pretty comfortable, generally in the lower 70s, but the dew point temperatures are still in the 50s here in Madison. They are starting to climb out to the west of us where the showers will start by tomorrow morning. So look for an overnight low temperature of about 59 degrees. Tomorrow's high held down because of the clouds and the showers, 69, but it looks like much of the Labor Day weekend will be dry. I'll have more details in the forecast in just a few minutes.
Gary, thank you. The Madison Common Council is backing UW Health nurses who want a union voice. Alders, along with nurses, are asking UW Health to allow a fair union election process for nurses by the end of the year. Act 10 dissolved the union the nurses previously had. Nurses say they want the ability to collectively negotiate for safe staffing, adequate personal protective gear, continuing education benefits, and fair and flexible scheduling.
It doesn't feel like we're respected and valued anymore. I've watched as UW has lost its focus on patients and staff, and that's why I'm here today. I want nurses to have a union voice at UW to once again make it the best place to work and to receive care.
Several alders co-sponsored a resolution supporting a call for a nurses union at UW Health. Now, UW Health is responding by saying, quote, UW Health leaders and staff nurses work together directly and collaboratively to meet the needs of our patients while following all state and federal laws related to our workforce. In Milwaukee, bond has been set at $750,000 for a man accused of beating and killing his 12-year-old grandson. Andres Martina allegedly used a sledgehammer, a mallet, and coat rack to beat the boy. And he's charged with first-degree homicide and several other charges.
Next at 6, more than 20,000 Afghans who fled their home country are now in the U.S. Right now, the U.S. government is building capacity at 8 U.S. military bases across the country to eventually house up to 50,000 evacuees.
There are people who come to this country, American citizens and others, who have family members who may not go to those military bases, U.S. citizens, of course, who may not go to those bases, and those bases are meant to be temporary regardless.
The federal government, working with state and local leaders and the private sector, will help the refugees find more permanent places to live. The State Department says it is working on getting out about 200 Americans still in Afghanistan. The final planes leaving Afghanistan this week provided a tragically poetic end to the 20-year war. It was civilian planes turned into missiles that essentially started our war in Afghanistan. For a UW Health doctor, her career started on 9/11 too. Dr. Lisa Arkin was in New York City when 9/11 happened. She told us she vividly remembers the smell of the smoke and the near 3,000 lives lost that day.
I mean, I saw things that I still, shudder to think about, and I walked miles uptown smelling the smoke of death and devastation.
Witnessing such a monumental event pushed her to do something more with her life. Tonight at 10, our Jamie Perez shares her story and how she changed her life's mission on one of the most tragic days in U.S. history. Ahead at 6, we're getting you ready for some Wisconsin football.
And Wisconsinites are once again enjoying music on the Summerfest stage. We'll take a look at the COVID safety precautions in place at the festival. It's just ahead.
The 72-hour Labor Day weekend mattress sale is through Labor Day Monday only at Ashley Home Store. Get the very best Labor Day doorbusters in Wisconsin. You could save up to 65% off deals like these while they last. Plus up to 6 years no-interest financing on luxury brands. Ashley Home Store.
Attention Madison and South Central Wisconsin homeowners. If you're thinking it takes a lot of time or money to upgrade your bathroom, then think again. Bad City Baths, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler, is your trusted local source for baths, tub-to-shower conversions, and walk-in tubs installed in as little as 1 day. Premium patterns like Canyon Rock and Sierra Sand. It's so easy to afford. During our Rake in the Fall savings sale, save $400 with interest-free financing for 6 months and a $25 Walmart gift card with estimate. But call during this program will double your savings, save $800 on a new bath or shower with 12 months interest-free financing, and double it to a $50 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. Plus, act now and get $250 in Mad City cash towards your next home improvement project. Dial 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Madison Magazine's Fall Restaurant Week 2021 is here. Participating restaurants will provide a 3-course lunch starting at $15 and a 3-course dinner starting at $25, featuring wine and more. Don't miss Madison Magazine's Fall Restaurant Week 2021, starting September 19th through the 24th. For participating restaurant menus and details, visit MadisonRestaurantWeek.com. Presenting sponsor, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. Supporting sponsor, E&J Gallo Winery.
The 72-hour Labor Day weekend sale is through Labor Day Monday only at Ashley Home Store. Get the best holiday deals on the latest home fashions. Plus, save up to 60% off holiday doorbusters like these while they last. And 5 years no-interest financing store-wide. Ashley Home Store.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
Welcome back. The countdown to Badger Game Day is on. This weekend will be the first time fans are allowed back inside Camp Randall Stadium in more than a year. In preparation, the university recommending people show up early. They say it's because of new procedures at the gate, including an all-digital ticketing system that could slow things down a bit. They're also requiring you to wear a mask indoors and encouraging you to do so outdoors.
Every time we have a game at Camp Randall, we want our fans to have a great experience and a safe experience. And obviously, with the unique challenges that COVID presents, we've had to change some of our protocols.
Well, 11 a.m. kickoff, and at the concession stands, those will be paperless as well, only accepting credit cards along with Apple and Google Pay.
Summerfest is underway. This year's return is significant to Milwaukee, marking the return of a festival that normally brings in thousands of people. Tonight, Luke Bryan and Dylan Scott are slated to play. Frank Healy has more on what you need to know if you have tickets.
Michael Bachman says he's had tickets to see these bands for a while and is happy to finally be here.
Just to go and getting it canceled, yeah, I was really disappointed, but it's definitely worth the wait to be here in line and see my favorite bands.
Summerfest president Don Smiley says while this year is about rebuilding after last year's cancellation due to COVID-19, he says it isn't a quick process.
We lost 99% of our revenue last year. I mean, you just don't make that up in 1 year. So we know that. We're here for the long haul.
Part of that is the new amenities on the grounds, like the finished American Family Amphitheater and more. Local businesses are excited too.
The rest of the weeks, since Wednesday, we have concerts over and over and over, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday with the Summerfest grounds.
Riverfront Pizza owner Arturo Napoles says it's good to see the concert and festival foot traffic again.
And it's amazing. It's really, really good to start feeling a little more normal.
Fans like Jose Velasquez say the requirement for the vaccination or negative COVID test is a big plus.
I mean, I'm excited to get out there. I'm glad that they put the vaccinated people, so it's a little more comforting because my son's high risk, so I'm excited to get out there.
So people like his son, Adam Naring, can feel safer going and seeing their favorite bands.
Proof of vaccination is required to attend. If you do not have your shot, you do need to have a negative COVID test within 72 hours of arriving. But if you don't have a COVID-19 test that's recent, you can also get a test when you go in, but they recommend showing up early to get it done quickly. Madison is slowly increasing solar and green energy, and a group of green power trainees is helping lead the way. We have a look at the program next at 6.
And a small chance for showers heading into our Labor Day holiday weekend. Gary will have the first warn forecast after a short break.
brand mattresses with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection in stock now. Your choice, 14-inch firm or plush queen mattress, just $4.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
If your old, outdated bathroom is bringing you down, let Mad City Baths bring it up to date with a high-quality bath or shower installed in as little as 1 day. It's our Rake in the Fall savings sale. And when you call during this program, you'll double your savings. Save $800 on a new bath or shower, 12 months interest-free financing, and a $50 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. Plus, $250 in Mad City cash towards future home improvements.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Mom's gonna kill us.
Gorilla Super Glues. Of course.
Gorilla has a fix for every project. Original brush and nozzle and ultra-controlled gel for the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Up here, success depends on the choices you make. But I know I've got this. And when it comes to controlling his type 2 diabetes, my dad's got this too.
With the right choices, you have it in you to control your A1C, and once-weekly Trulicity may help. Most people taking Trulicity reached an A1C under 7%, and it starts lowering blood sugar from the first dose by helping your body release the insulin it's already making. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. Show your world what's truly inside. Ask your doctor about once-weekly Trulicity.
Save now on furniture with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection of inventory available now. Your choice, 2-piece sofa and love seater sectional, just $9.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Madison is slowly working toward an ambitious goal. Make all city buildings 100% solar by 2030. As of tonight, at 35%, they have a ways to go.
But as Anna Hansen shows us, people who are helping increase that percentage are getting a boost of their own.
On top of Madison's Metro Transit building, dozens of new solar panels capture energy. And Eric Gosling's attention.
The more I get into it and the more I learn about it, it's just more I just love it, you know?
Gosling is a Madison maintenance technician. He didn't install these panels, but he was part of the program that's looking to put a lot more of them up over the next 9 years.
It makes the future look brighter.
Since 2016, Madison's Green Power Trainees program has taught more than a dozen people to install solar panels on municipal buildings. The trainees are city employees and get paid. But they say the benefits run deeper than cash or just the basics of electrical engineering.
Every day is pretty much different.
The program aims to move Madison's government-run energy needs to nearly 100% by 2030. Trainee Brooke Peterson says it's forward-thinking other communities should pick up on.
Renewable energy is what we need to to keep living on this planet.
It's also an added perk that anyone can see the work they do.
It's definitely rewarding to get to see my work being put up around the whole city. I get to drive past it every day and say, hey, you know, I put those up.
And with the support of Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway, the trainees say they have high hopes for the future.
There's a lot of places that are kind of looking at us as basically a stepping stone to start doing this.
Capturing the minds of other cities while working to free up their own city's energy dependence.
Green power is, to me, is the way to go. It's the future.
In Madison, Anna Hansen, News 3 Now.
The city has hired more than half of the trainees who completed the program to continue their work since 2016.
Well, I got a big season opener coming up on Saturday at Camp Randall. Gary's back with the forecast.
Yeah, Badger game, kickoff 11 a.m. against Penn State. First big football game of the year, and fans will be back in the stands. Now, of course, you can't bring an umbrella. Not looking for much in the way of rain. There's a possibility for a few showers, especially before the game, but I think they should be ending around or even shortly after the start of the game. But most of the game will just be dry with cloudy skies. Temperatures starting in the upper 60s at kickoff, and then and by the time the fifth quarter rolls around, we'll probably be in the lower 70s with maybe some peaks of sun occurring. But the rest of the Labor Day weekend looks very nice. We'll look for high temperatures in the mid-70s for Saturday and upper 70s for Sunday and Labor Day Monday, with dry weather for both of those days as well. As three things you need to know in our forecast: those showers mainly tomorrow night and into Saturday morning, and then dry weather for Sunday and Labor Day. We could see a few more thunderstorms about Tuesday of next week, but after that, another prolonged dry period with high temperatures climbing from the middle 70s to the lower 80s by next weekend. High resolution Doppler radar right now, quiet across southern Wisconsin. Even though we have clouds here, out to the west there are some showers, a few thunderstorms, some severe weather over parts of Nebraska and Kansas where a tornado watch has been issued, but we'll be lucky if we see a thunderstorm tomorrow. Most of the precipitation will be in the form of rain showers. Clouds keeping temperatures down across the upper Midwest, mainly 60s and lower 70s here, but notice down to the south, temperatures in the mid-90s over Kansas. It's that temperature contrast zone where the severe weather is occurring tonight. As we check out Weather Track, you can see these thunderstorms starting to blossom up in that vicinity from Nebraska down into Kansas. Much of the rest of the country is dry. The remnants of Ida now moving into Canada, still affecting parts of Maine, but that's about it. Much of the west dry, although some showers and thunderstorms starting to develop in the mountains out to the west. This weather system is going to lose a lot of its punch as it pushes eastward into the drier air across Wisconsin and Illinois. There's that area of low pressure, this little wedge here where the warmer and more humid air comes in. That's where the severe thunderstorm activity is taking place. We're on the cooler side of the storm, so that'll limit our precipitation to showers and perhaps an isolated thunderstorm. Temperatures tomorrow probably won't get out of the 60s here thanks to the cloud cover and showers. Compared to 24 hours ago, you can see that drop in temperatures. So we will be looking at a drop of about 5 to 10 degrees here at least. Dew point temperatures, lower 50s in Madison, but they are starting to climb out to the west of us. So once the atmosphere moistens up to the point where these showers can hold together, that's when we'll see our chances for rain increase by tomorrow morning. So for tomorrow, look for a high temperature of 69 degrees with cloudy skies, showers, perhaps an isolated thunderstorm. Future track early tomorrow morning, you can see those showers moving across the Mississippi River. We'll see some showers, perhaps an isolated thunderstorm tomorrow into tomorrow night. Then on Saturday, notice the showers moving out and skies clearing out in the afternoon as temperatures climb into the middle 70s. Most of the rain, the heavier rain, will stay to our north and west. Around here, maybe a 1/10 to a 1/4 of an inch of rain. 7 to 10 day forecast. Again, nice weather for the rest of the Labor Day weekend. Some thunderstorm chances Tuesday, and then dry weather with a warming trend at the end of next week.
And coming up in sports, the saying "it's always sunny in 75" means more than just the weather for Potosi Cassville football. Meet the man whose outlook on the game and in life is always positive. Our Coach of the Week is next.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
The 72-hour Labor Day weekend sale is through Labor Day Monday only at Ashley Home Store. Get the best holiday deals on the latest home fashions. Plus, save up to 60% off holiday doorbusters like these while they last. And 5 years no-interest financing store-wide. Ashley Home Store.
Don't let just anyone update your bathroom. Call Wisconsin's #1 remodeler, Mad City Baths. In as little as 1 day, you can have a new walk-in shower with a low threshold entrance and microban antimicrobial protection, or a custom walk-in tub with hydrotherapy and many accessibility features like grab bars and comfortable seating. But time's running out to call during our Rake in the Fall savings sale. Save $400 with interest-free financing for 6 months and a $25 Walmart gift card with estimate. But it's your last chance to call during this program to double your savings. Save $800 on a new bath or shower with 12 months interest-free financing and a $50 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. And don't forget, you'll get $250 in Mad City cash towards your next home improvement project. Dial 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Make your summer last during the Ford Labor Day sales event. Now is still a great time to buy a Ford. Choose from our F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 44 years, and from the freshest lineup of SUVs in America. It's the Ford Labor Day sales event. Drive one, buy one today. Right now, get a built Ford Tough F-150 XLT with 0% financing for 72 months. Hurry to see your local dealer during the Ford Labor Day sales event.
On a day that changed the world, the events of 9/11 changed her life's course.
I had the sense that if only I'd been a doctor, I would have had more to give.
20 years later, she is saving lives at the UW Children's Hospital. Jamie Perez shares her inspiring story tonight at 10.
The 72-hour Labor Day weekend mattress sale is through Labor Day Monday only at Ashley Home Store. Get the very best Labor Day doorbusters in Wisconsin. You could save up to 65% off deals like these while they last. Plus, up to 6 years, no interest financing on luxury brands. Ashley Home Store.
Friday on News 3 Now this morning, we are getting you ready for the return of Badger Saturdays.
Oh yeah, we'll run through everything you need to know before heading to Camp Randall. We'll see you from 4:30 to 7 on News 3 Now this morning.
Over the years, Mark Siegert has coached a lot of games for Potosi-Cassville. But win or lose, he's always positive. Because the Siegert, it's always sunny and 75. And that mindset is something he's passing down to his team to take away from the game. There's something special about playing football for Potosi-Cassville.
This has been a huge part of my life for the last 4 years, and I'm just excited to be on this team.
It means everything. It's a great program, you know, winning tradition. Not much else you can ask for.
For over 2 decades,
There you go. There you go. There's 2.
Mark Siegert has been leading the way.
It's all driven by the players. It's all driven by the guys and who's played here and who played in Cassville, and it's just it's a special thing.
And he hasn't been hit once by a bad day.
Yeah, it's always sunny and 75 right here, right now, even though there's a little rain. It's just a matter of where you put your mind.
A simple outlook as Chieftains take to the field.
There you go.
No matter the weather, I mean, you got to come out here and practice. It'll be the worst weather possible, but he's going to come out and say it's sunny and 75. Nothing you can do about the weather.
But the sunny and 75 mindset isn't just about the weather at practice.
Yep, that's our biggest defender right there. There's going to be bad days, obviously, in your life. You know, if you have the right attitude, things happen for a reason, and hopefully, you know, they can learn that, you know, if you have the right perspective, you can get through things.
The sunny and 75, like, things aren't going your way, it doesn't matter. You have to push through it, and you got to get done. You got to get stuff done. You can't worry about things you can't control.
Ready.
And remember what you can. Your attitude.
Go!
That's always sunny and 75.
Okay, good job. How many times you guys went through now?
And don't forget, you can nominate your coach to be our next Coach of the Week, and you can do it one of 2 ways. Send me an email to the address on your screen, or head to the sports page at channel3000.com and fill out a nomination form. Be sure to tell me how your coach goes beyond the X's and O's. And tonight's a big night for Charles Woodson and Al Harris, as the former Packers are being inducted into the Packers Hall of Fame. The duo each played 7 seasons with the franchise and combined for 52 interceptions as members of the Green and Gold. Not bad, Gary, not bad.
No, it's nice to have football back, and things are dry right now, but there are some showers out to the west that are heading in our direction. Probably won't see those until sometime tomorrow. Temperatures still lower 70s in Madison, some upper 60s to our north and west. Look for a low tonight of about 59, high tomorrow 69 thanks to the clouds and showers. But they should end on Saturday morning. The Badger game should be mainly dry, and then temperatures warm up, especially toward the end of next week.
And thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a great evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.